Good evening and welcome back to the Addams Family Mystery Mansion. This is part 2 to the Bestial Blooming update. This one's going to be interesting because this is going to be a 4-parter. Normally this year we've been doing 3, but this one's going to be a little extra because of 4, and the reason why it's going to be 4 is due to a new characters that got added to the game. Let's go ahead and talk about them, shall we? The first one is our new walk-around character, Ichabod, or Ichabod Jr. He's actually available to be purchased, and I think moving forward he's going to be part of the family, so be a lookout for that. If you're curious, here's a picture of him just outright, so you get a good look at him right there. But the other one is another Addams relative, but they're more of a future type. And the reason I say that is because it's a new feature of the time traveler. Agatha Addams has become part of the family, in a sense. She's a new gimmick that's coming to the game, which I'll talk about when we get into the gameplay, because she's a bit interesting with her mechanics. And if you're curious, here's a picture of her just outright without the whole background thing. So you got that going on there. So there you go. Now, one last thing I'm going to do is usually I tend to show images of background, like the thumbnails, because there's always like different types of thumbnails with the background difference, and sure enough I found one difference, which was this one, which of course you got the two. Either you get the Wednesday with the Socrates, or you just get Wednesday by herself, or you get the one that's supposed to be what they advertise to be the main kind of thing. So there's that, but I digress. Anyways, let's go ahead and dive into the game. This clip starts at the beginning, May the 5th, right after Star Wars Day.
So, welcome back to part 2 to this update. And when we last left off, I was debating on whether or not to get Ichabod Junior. I need to precise, it's a junior. It's baby Ichabod. Depending on if I should get them or not, right? Because, and here was the thing, I didn't know what deals were going on this weekend, going this updates. I now know. In fact, I do know. And there's going to be 3, so I'm going to hold off on them. However, I know 2 of which that won't be. So I'm going to hold off on them, but I know one of them that will not have it, and that's Ichabod Jr. So, why don't we go ahead and welcome the boy, and see where we go from there. And there we go. Purchase done. We have now gotten Ichabod Jr. Alright, so we got a bunch of stuff here too. So let's just do this. Some more leveling. System has unlocked. Ah, we got this. So this is interesting. I'm going to assume that's going to be a level progression, if anything. Up. Carnivorous plant. Cool. That's, oh, so that's probably a skin for this update. Yeah, okay, I see what's going on here right now. Alright, cool. Thanks. I wasn't expecting that right away, but there you go. And let me just see what this is. Ah, okay, I knew it. So it is going to be a leveling system. Ah, it is crafting. Interesting. So we're going to get some interesting looking mechanics. So there's that. So let's see here. We need to find Ichabod Jr. home. Meanwhile, I have a bunch of this stuff here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this stuff. Like, I'm probably, like, you know, I want to keep it back there. But for now, I need, like, a line of defense to put all this stuff. You know what I mean? So that way I have easy access to this stuff, if that makes sense. So I think I'm gonna, what I've been doing is I've been kind of leaving it here, right? Which makes sense. I don't know why this is here. I don't. Did I put this somewhere over here? I thought I did. I guess I did not. Alright, let me just put this, great, it's one of these stupid things again. I hate when it gets stuck and it's like, sorry, can't move it. So, got that. Yeah, they're like this, right? It gets stuck because it can't really do anything. Alright, let's just move these guys here. So at least I have a collection of them starting to hoard up, you know, to stockpile them, if that makes sense. So I get a good chunk of them. I don't think I'm going to go too crazy like I did before. So, or what I did back in the day. But you know what? This is one of those items, like usually I don't like having a whole bunch of items, but this is one of those exceptions because these make sense to have multiple of. So, you know, got the evil dandelions. Man, they're going to have a lot of hungry seeds. That's for sure. Meanwhile, we're going to get some pathetic weeping plants. You know, we're not going to get a whole lot of that right now, but we will. So let's see, what else do I need to put down? There's nothing yet. Did I? No, I did not. Okay, cool. Right, so we're going to hold off on that. But let's welcome Ichabod and see what he's all about. Our new character to the game since for a while. I also love this pot. The skull holding its head, and it's like, oh no. Oh no. My poor head. Where did it go? I think I'm going to put this outside, actually. Now that I think about it, I think I'm going to put this... Yeah, I'm going to put it right here, I think. So, I'm going to take the little baby man. Yeah, see, I remember that. You're going to sit here and... Yeah, you're going to get burned. I think that's a good place for you. And I'm going to put Ichabod's stuff... Yeah, right here. This is going to make sense. So we're just going to broom it up a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to sweep it up. And we'll be done. So, let's welcome Ichabod and see how big this boy is. Ichabod Jr. There he is. Where is he? I just welcomed the guy. Where is the... Okay, we need to find a giant tree monster. Where he be? Where are you? where are you? Where did you go? Oh, God, there he is. God. He is a big boy. Yeah, okay, so Ichabod Jr. is not so much a junior. And, yeah, okay, so I see that... Oh, and he does move. That's interesting. I mean, I know he does move, but, you know. So, I was curious about his animations, but it looks like he's going to get more animations in the future. Kind of like what happened with the other characters, but it looks like he has a lot more. And he has some costumes, too. So, let's see this. So, we have a charred bark. We have a legendary, which is cherry blossom, which is nice. And then we have the new one that we got. This is carnivorous plant. And it is an epic, despite the fact that this is also considered to be a costume skin for this update. But yeah, so we have scarecrows and attract insects. So let's see this new one here, the attract insect. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about, right? So it says it's epic, right? But you need the costume in order to do this attract insect thing. So let's just see. Okay, so he's not in the way. So let's just see this. Okay. So he's just kind of standing there. Does he move? No. I guess he's going to act just like a plant and just hope that some poor sap goes in and just starts to chomp on him. But nothing. Unless... Hold on. Let me move this. Ah, there we go. That's what's going on. Yeah, so there's the animation in question. So he adds another plant and we get fireflies. And the fireflies are going inside. Yeah. So that's how. Okay. So that's how he does it. So Ichabod, man, he's a savage. He's like killing insects right then and there. Like, you know, the trees, like, you know, plants, water and whatnot. Nah. Living insects. God. It's weird because this looks like an interesting character. In fact, to get a walking tree. That's gotta be the weirdest one, by the way. And hold on, let me bring the old Ichabod. You know, the imposter. There's a bunch of imposters. Yeah, like, here's an imposter. Let's see how big... Compared to this, is it basically this, but animated? Let's just see this. Oh, we can't because... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to say it is. It probably is. That's what they did, so that's interesting. And then his potted plant is right there. Okay. Yeah, so that's what they did. So interesting. Interesting how they've done this. I really do dig them. I really do like Ichabod Jr., and I'm hoping that they get more costumes for him. I am hoping. I'm saying this right now. Come Christmas time, we better have him decked up like a Christmas tree, or else I'll be very disappointed. I want him to look like a spooky tree for Halloween. I don't care. Make him look stupid. I don't care. Just give him some cool costumes. You have him in the game. You might as well. I mean, you're doing it for the other characters. And I'm curious if they're going to add another one into the fray. I know they're adding stuff for assimilation, so that's its own separate thing, but we don't have this new Addams that got added into the game for the family, um, the portrait things. Like, to put it this perspective, this one was added in the beginning of the game, but you had to get it exclusively in the bundle. You still do now. Thing was introduced back in the Valentine's Day update in 2020. Then Anti-Sloom came in for the reunion update, which was in August. And then next update, we actually got Socrates. And then it was nothing. And then March, we got Ophelia. Then nothing. Well, technically, we did get characters, but it was in, simulation, but they don't come up and visit, so they don't count. So yeah, it gets up to Ichabod. So I'm wondering if they'll add one more. I mean, the only other family member that is there is Cleopatra, but I have no idea of how they're going to do that. But yeah, I doubt it. But it would be interesting. But yeah, we'll see what ends up happening there. But I digress. We got some of this buck here that we could have just done, and we're getting some lumberjack cards, which we kind of don't need because we're gonna get that stuff eventually. Thank you for letting me know that, box. Oh, cool. I love when that happens. Let me do this again. All right, let's see. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're getting some plants, of course. That's always fun. Let's just do this here. Oh, got the green thumb. It's always very... I don't know which character... Oh, no, sorry. I was blanking out there because I thought it was... ooh, it's spooky. No, not the music. I'm kind of curious to see where to go with... man, we're getting some of this costume stuff. Yeah, I'm wondering which costumes I have yet to get as far as, like, possibilities of, like... You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm assuming you know what I mean because I'm just talking randomness. So we got that. Got some of the ranger stuff. I can sell that to... Oh yeah, Ichabod is also here. So, he can't speak. Thing, yeah. So they got 3 characters that can't speak, but yet we can understand exactly what they want. Oh, you need plant food? That makes sense for you. Sell this. Okay. Oh, you know what? That's something... Hold on a second. That's something interesting new that I just realized. Give me a sec. If I give something to Ansloom... Oh my god! That's another thing they just fixed! Okay, so it used to be random characters, but now... this is the first time I'm noticing this, but now, whatever character you're giving thanks to, they'll end up coming in and just saying something. Interesting. Okay, wow. I'm getting excited about this update. God, making me excited for the littlest things. Littlest changes ends up making me happy for some reason. Oh, you know what? Will I actually get the level progression before even... My god, am I gonna do it? Oh my god, am I gonna do it? I might. I actually might end up completing this and doing it again. The Spookiometer Master. Yeah, Master not. Alright. Oh well, that seems the end. Oh, okay, I didn't think it was that much, but there you go. Yeah, Hungry Desires, thanks to that. One more box. Alright. So a lot of this was just the boxes here, so that's cool. Alright, cool. Indie Dead in Line, that's nice. So, hopefully we actually get what we need. But, yeah, so we got a bunch of stuff here. Man, we're getting a lot of evil dandelions. I guess the more fun ones because they got the evil eyes. But yeah. So that's the new character, Ichabod. So we're gonna see his other animation, which is going to be his normal one that he gets, which is scarecrows, and then he has an interesting one for cherry blossom, but we won't get that until we actually get his costume. Which I'm a cheap I'm a cheap man, so I'm not gonna buy it with my rubies. Like, you got a lot of rubies, you should buy it. It's like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna save it for as much as I can. This was a lovely mistake that they made, and I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna hoard it. I'm going to be like the dragons. I'm going to hoard that gold. I'm going to hold that gold. I digress. So I'm having fun with this. But yeah, what an interesting start to the beginning of this update. I am excited, man. I can't wait to see where this takes us. And I'll be back once we get this going. So, oh, never mind. I guess let's do that now because I ended up getting what we need to get. So let's continue with the story then while we're at it. And then we'll do the other thing. So let's do it.
Where'd you get all that water so quickly, Wednesday?
As per Apocalypse Scenario 29.7.2a, I created a mutant plant version of myself.
Okay, that's very weird to see. Is this the same book that was for the St. Patrick's? I mean, it probably is. Also, by the way, a brief second intertransition there. Why did Pugsley just kind of turn invisible? Like, turn into a loading thing? That was weird.
It produces globes of water, enough to appease the carnivorous plants.
Great for the plants. Screw everyone else. Yeah, well, what? You're in the dry land? Too bad for you.
And if not, Cleopatra's family can always eat my mutants. Better them than us.
Yeah, I'm wondering how Cleopatra's family members are kind of, they sound kind of aggressive. Cool. Alright. God, more dandelions! I got too much! I need more of these blue mutant weeping flowers, right? I don't need more dandelions. I mean, they look cool. I'm gonna do something with them. But my god, do you think that's enough? I got 6 of this and only 3 of those. 3 of these. So sad plants indeed.
I think our preparations are complete. But what's that rumbling sound?
Oh, she's dressed up in her get-up now. But I'm kind of curious if they're doing this just to kind of blend in with the plants so that they don't get eaten or like what. But sounds like they're here.
Carnivorous plants are emerging from the ground all around the mansion.
Wow, you think the Addams had a big family. Well, you can only imagine what the plants family's like.
Don't panic, everyone. It's just Cleopatra's relatives arriving for their visit.
By the way, how do they know Cleopatra is living in the Addams, and why are they coming to visit? Just to spend some time? I guess because they got bored? I have no idea. There's got to be a reason why they're here.
Relatively speaking, I don't think I've seen anything so fearsome in my life.
I say, Pugsy, you look like a rejected to the Green Giant. Either that or Peter Pan.
I know. Impressive, isn't it?
Wednesday looks odd with her weird plant. I guess they're trying to be plants, but whatever. The carnivores are here. Place Terranium crab. Build the crab. Obtain thorny relatives. I should do the thorny relatives first. Yeah, let's do that. Unless, of course, this thing does drop the thorny relatives. I'm not 100% sure. Is there a way to find out without putting them down? No. Okay. I was going to put him down, but yeah, you know what? He's most likely going to do that. So this is an interesting mechanic that they're actually bringing back here. So that's actually kind of interesting. So not too bad. So yeah, I'm going to hold off just until... Actually, you know what? I can put them down. Because technically I just need to build them, right? Yeah. So let's do that. Let's just put this down here. What do I need? Alright, 2 seeds, 2 water. Let's... should I do that now? I'm not sure. Because I don't want to screw myself, you know? You know, I'm going to hold off. I'm going to probably do it a bit later on. Actually, you know what? I can do it, and I'm trying to debate if I should do it and hold off and clicking it until it's done, or should I click it, or like click it when I get all the, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do this. All right. I'm assuming that I have to click it like I did last time, so I'm just gonna avoid it until we get all the stuff, and then I'll click it. But yeah, we're gonna get this bad boy up and ready, so I can't wait to see that, and I can't wait to get myself this bad boy. I wonder what kind of relative, who's this? Is this Uncle Bobby? I don't know. I'm just giving it a name. God, the relatives, man, they're so weird, right? But you know, good old Addams, they're really supportive with their family members, even if it's plants. Right. So, a few hours later, we got Sophie here. And curiously, the event... ooh, that's actually kind of cool. Creepy, too. It's like a big maw. Teeth. Kind of reminds me of the... what do you call it? There was a... the Nightmare Before Christmas house for Haunted Mansion. You know, the reef. That's what it kind of looks like to me. But that's just me. Right. So there's a few other things I wanted to point out. One thing is, I mentioned before when I said that it's weird that they kind of have this being backgrounds for whatever, like, for example, this new costume stuff here. Yeah, that's a bug. It's not supposed to be seasonal. It's supposed to be legendary for both, even the last one. So they're going to fix that next patch. So confirmation for that. The other one is when I looked at the mansion before last video, I mentioned that Lurch didn't have an animation. That was incorrect. He actually did. What was going on was he was walking around and plants were forming and dying at the same time. So he was doing that, walking around like that. But, you know, at first I didn't realize because, you know, walking around, this looks like just walking around animation, right? But anyways, not Socrates, Ichabod is done. Oh, we got this too. We got another item, cool. So Ichabod is done, but we're going to see his other animation, which is, I believe it is, if I'm not mistaken, the, oh, now he's sleeping. That's nice. Which is Scarecrows, which is something equivalent to me because I despise these little buggers. All right. I digress. Oh, buddy, what's going on here? Oh, okay. Well, let's gonna pretend as if that didn't happen. All right, so we just need to make sure that you're open and free. Man, for a tree, you're really hard to click. Also, it's interesting that Ichabod is actually the one that's talking, or basically the new character, which makes sense because he was in the movies and he was moving around. So there's that. Anyways, let's see Scarecrow. What's this all about? Oh. Yeah, I see. Oh! Okay, well, that's not really Scarecrow. That's basically just doing my job at trying to tap the crows. As minding your own business and you're acting like the tree from Harry Potter where a bird comes in and whack. You know, I'm wondering if I should just add the music for the crow to come in every in and out just because for fun purposes, but yeah, I probably did, but whap. I'm not getting anything for that, so he's just gonna whack crows. Man, poor crows. You guys are just getting abused. Oh, speaking of, oh god. I thought, oh, okay, well, that's cool. I ended up, speaking of popping crows, there you go. Well, that's that. Alright, so that's about it for this clip. I'm kind of still in the middle of doing this. And if you go over to the other thing here, that's done. However, for some reason, I don't know why it says place that and build it. So I'm not sure if once it's clicked, it's going to put back to normal. If not, then that's going to be a problem. because that's a bug. So, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Alright, so it is Saturday morning, and I hold this off on purpose for a reason, because we have our new visitor here, as I was mentioned before, and I believe Unhappy Mother's Day. So we got some bags of rubies and chests of rubies as a deal today, which is nice. And I do not think any of these have gone on sales just yet. No, they did not. So I think Carnivorous Plant one will go on sale at some point. Then I know the other two that will come later on. But let's say hello to, I believe her name is Agatha. Well, there she was. And there she is. Looks very strange for a character, and I guess I'm going to try to get reference of her, but let's just see what she's like. If I can click her.
Salutations! I'm Agatha Addams, a future descendant of the family. I was visiting the timeline, and maybe we can help each other out.
Oh, that's interesting. So she's basically from... Okay, that would explain why she's from the future.
I have a fresh batch of ancients, and it's definitely not stolen, relics from the past, ready to be purchased.
That's okay. I know what you really did. I mean, you're an Addams, so that's perfectly fine. Also, by the way, who made the design for her? It's not canon, but it would be interesting to see it become canon.
You have to take a look. I promise you, this definitely, probably, not break the timeline.
For your sake, let's hope not. Time Traveler. So that's her name, or that's what she goes by. The Time Traveler will offer a set of decorations from past events. She will present them to you with amazing discounts. Choose the piece of furniture you'd like and make your mansion stand out. Tip: the Time Traveler will bring you decorations from previous events. Nice to know. Now, I have a bad feeling that this is going to be just like our good old tailor guy. Let's find out. Yes, it is. Nothing bad about that. Oh, by the way, you're kind of blocking the fact of where you are. I don't know how long you'll be here for because your massive head is blocking the way. But let's go ahead and click her again.
Have we met before? This is your first time.
Probably. Let's do it again just to see if she has another dialogue.
Unlike you, I have limited time. So, if any of these relics are your interest, I suggest you act quickly.
Okay, interesting. One last one. One more time. Okay, no, never mind. It's just the same thing. Okay, so let's see this here. So I guess the price is not too bad. Oh, and to tell you where this came from. So this is from the Nostalgic event. This one's from the... Well, it's a Thanksgiving table, but it's from the Nostalgic event. This one was from the Thanksgiving event. I actually have that. This one actually recently passed, which is the Family Reunion. Okay, so not so much. I was thinking of the St. Patrick's one. Yeah, so this was the Family Reunion one. This one was the gardening event, I think. Oh, I'm sorry, the Spirit Hunt, last year's stuff. Corpse Flower, which I have. What I do not have is this. The Cage Tank from the Family Reunion. And the reason why I don't have this one is because this one was in one of those buy 3-pack bundles and get this one for whatever off. And, you know, $6.49 for such a thing is not really that kind of like kind of deal. But I get the purpose of what this was supposed to be. So, yeah, that's interesting too. By the way, I must ask, what does she need the money for? Like, I guess does it jump up the price as soon as she gets here? Why is she marketing it this value? It's very, very odd. But needless to say, yeah, let's see here. I would want to get the, what do you call this again? The Cage Tank. Just because that's the item I don't have, but it'll probably pop in later on. But all the other items I do have. So you can just sit there for, I guess, 8 hours then and enjoy the view. Unfortunately, I'm not going to buy anything because I have no value. I have no money. I'm saving it for other stuff because I am a cagey, you know. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I not do that properly? Oh, my bad. Let me fix that. Okay. As I was saying. There we go. Much better. Now then, let's find out if this will actually fix everything, or will it be a bug. My hope is it's going to fix everything. So let's just click on this and see what happens.
Look at the thorns on this plant. They're magnificently deadly. And the fangs, which are dripping with poison. That's cool.
I guess Cleopatra is the perfect plant for us, Clarita.
Yeah, could have been worse.
Her relatives are the deadliest family around. Other than ours, of course.
So it's a perfect family reunion. Kinda. Alright, here we go. How fast are we gonna go? There you go. Finally got some stuff going on here. Thank you. I'm not interested in that right now. Okay, good. I already know the perfect voice for her, by the way, the Agatha Addams. But, interesting indeed. She does look like a nerd. What a nerd. Oh yeah, and I forgot. We got Sakachi. It's not... Ichabod. What's wrong with me? Alright, let's have you do this again, because that's for animations for the event. But let's just go ahead and click on this.
Hey, this vine just grabbed me. Let go. Dearest guest, may I draw your attention to this lovely rack of lunch treats?
We prepared all these chunks of raw meat just for you.
You know, I have to give the Addams credit. They're very good house guests. I love that it just basically took the picture of the final item and was like, oh yes, this will be the admiration of the family members.
Gomez, they eat with just as much relish as our family does. How delightful.
Hey, they're relatives. Hey, they might be plants, but hey, they're family to us. Lunch is served. Place the lunch rack, which we're going to hold off on. Obtain incisive relatives, which we need some finger foods. Oh, I'm sorry, human fingers. They're still the same thing. And get some more stuff like that. Unfortunately, we need a lot more water than we do seeds, because the game just keeps on giving me dandelions like it's nobody's business. Unfortunately. But what can you do? But yes, anyways, let's open up a box. Let's see how lucky we are. Well, I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. Let's open up a no more common box, like poor people that we are, and there you go. Alright, so that's seems to be it for now. It seems like we're making some progression here, and what can you do? I'm also debating how long these videos are going to be, because it seems like with the introduction of Ichabod Jr. into the game, and how long it's been for these clips as of late. I mean, we've just barely made it through a week, and needless to say, I think this is like near the end of the second video. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna hold off and have the next few, like, I'm basically gonna have 4 videos for this update, which is probably the most I've done for an update. Mostly it goes up to 3 at least, but no, this one probably 4 because of how lengthy the content is. Mostly it's just basically me talking. I mean, I could just go on and on and on, but I digress. But you get the picture. Now, there's not much here. I'll go back to, I'll go back to her for a second just to talk. So, I like the concept of this. It's not egregious as far as, like, the tailor goes, because that one was like, ooh, boy. And, you know, we'll see how well this works out here. It is nice that they give the ability to buy some or get some previous items from the past into these here. And mostly it's just event stuff, so that's great. And it seems like they're not exclusive to packs that were exclusive. So it's not just the normal items you can win. It's actually stuff that are probably previously from the gold tier as well as from the packs before. So anything is up for grabs, which is good. And I guess the one that's more rarity are more likely to be more higher in price. So I guess that makes sense in there. The only downside I would say to this is that it's like the tailor in the sense that it requires money, which a lot of people are not very indulgent of doing, which I get, you know. Not everybody can do stuff like this every now and then. No one's like me in a sense. But regardless, it is a nice feature nonetheless. And it will be interesting to see how well she is handled as far as moving forward goes. Now, from what I understand, she doesn't appear every Saturday. She actually appears every beginning of the Saturday. So in this case, it's actually Free Comic Book Day that she actually appeared in. Yes, because that's in the beginning of May, the Saturday in May, if I remember. But yeah, I think it's every Saturday in the beginning of the month. So in this case, she won't be back until, if I'm this thing here now, it'd be 29, 30, 31, 1, 2, 3. June 4th is when she's probably going to come back next. So it'll be interesting to see how well this goes about. And I'm curious to see what you guys actually got in your pack. In the sense what you were offered. For me, because I've been playing this game since the beginning, fortunately, and I've been recording it, I've gotten most, if not all, the items besides some of the exclusive bundle stuff in the beginning. I might, depending on what it is, and if I feel like I have extra change to spare, I might consider getting something, but, you know, I'm not going to get it because, as of right now, there's not enough room, and the only thing that is interest to me, as far as stuff goes, is, well, this here. And unfortunately, it's a little bit too high in price for my value. And, you know, it is animated and whatnot, but, you know, it's whatever. But, yeah, that's it for now. So, hopefully, this part 2 was an interesting experiment. And we're going to continue off from where we left off from there. With Ichabod doing his thing, because he's the only character who can give me some points while doing animations. Well, more points that's more worth the value. And out of curiosity, let's see here. Does he? No, he does not. He's just a decoration, so... Okay. I just wanted to see if he actually drops anything. But I do like the fact that it looks like he's just looking like at the compost, thinking to himself, good eats. But it's what it is. But yeah, I think this will end part 2 because I'm going to assume the length of videos I've been doing for this is a long time, and it's probably reached the hour point by now. And I'm going to try to livigate or try to shorten the other ones so that way we can keep it to a 4-part series. But I'll have to upload and see where we go from there. But yes, hey, that's it for me. Hopefully you enjoy what we've experienced here, and yeah. Tell me what you think of what's gone on so far. So far for me, I've been digging it. Like digging up plants.
Sounds like this is going to be like the Ichabod show at this point for episode 2 at the very least. Because I actually came in and look, here he is, walking around. And if you're curious, these are the only 2 costumes, and he has nothing to do because they didn't add anything in there just yet for him. Which is unfortunate. But what's funny about this, if I was going to say, one thing of annoyance I should point out is, and this is probably something you'll notice now since I pointed out, I have no idea how to get rid of this thing, but on the top right corner, there's like a green little dot. That is because, for some reason, this new firmware update introduced the whole, whenever I record audio with the phone, there's a little button that kind of pops up to say, oh, you're live. So, yeah. Before, it didn't used to show inside the update, but then after a firmware update, now it does. So, I'm kind of annoyed by that, but it's not too much of an eyesore to keep you unoccupied from the main feature, so that's not too bad. But if anyone's smart enough to know how to deal with that, that'd be fantastic indeed. But yeah, we got some progression going on here. Like, for example, drinking fountain. We can do that. We can't do that just yet. We got some of that stuff here. We could do the wishing well, which is just 10 minutes. Drinking fountain. Let's just see here what we need. So we need that. Build a school. Goal. Can't do that just yet. Gardening club. We can actually do the gardening club, believe it or not. Yeah, so let's do that. So now the gardening club is going to be built. while things happen. Let's put it that way. And yeah. I'm blanking out here because I'm just so dumbfounded. Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry. That was the wrong house. I was looking at this like, what are you talking about? That's not long. There you go. Let's just skip this and continue with the story.
Mortissa, this looks amazing.
I think we've outdid ourselves this time. But remember, we're just getting started.
Then I can't wait to see what you come up with next.
That was the Bearwoot questline, and oh, we got a bunch of things going on right there. If you're curious, that's what it looks like. And it drops us a thing, which is great. So it's going to drop us a lot of stuff. Now, something interesting I'll point out. Oh, it's just the one. For some reason, there's like two of them here. I'm not sure why. I guess it's a glitch with the system. But, what was I going to say? It was something to do with... I was going to say it was something to do with this, actually. Not the characters. I guess I can finish off building this. Oh yeah, I can't move more... Can't move that house for some reason, so that's always great. Guess to finish the decorations here while I'm at it. Yeah, now I know what I was about to say. So, the, simulation thing that's going on. I'm hoping that, I should... hopefully, get that video up and running very soon. I actually can do that now, which is, you know, we need a lot. We don't need a whole lot of that, but I feel feeling that her quest line is going to do something like that. Who? Oh yeah, it was Shloom. Where's Shloom? Oh, you went all the way over here. And yes, I did see the bird. Thank you. Very useful. Thank you for that cement. It's going to be needed. Anyways, yeah, so the video for part 2, the last one, which is going to be probably not too long, and featuring some of this more simulation stuff, is probably going to come out hopefully soon. Maybe by the time this video comes out, I'll probably be working on that, maybe. I'm not 100% sure, to tell you the truth, but we'll see. Hold on, let me click on this.
Morticia, I was wondering if you could help me landscape around my new house.
Oh, there's the aunt, and I have no idea what kind of voice I just gave her, but okay.
I'd be more than happy to, Aunt Petunia. What did you have in mind?
Okay, that's weird. You have Petunia Rosewater, and then you have Aunt Petunia. That's not going to get confusing at all.
I want a rich panorama of grass and flowers that just bursts with life.
Also, yes, ignore the guy in the bush. Apparently, I don't know the story if that's her husband or just whatever. It was in the movie, okay? It was a visual gag.
It's not my specialty, but I know the right person to bring in.
Oh, Petunia.
Aunt Petunia, meet Petunia Rosewater. She did a great job on your house.
Yeah, I guess she's gonna remember her name very well.
From one Petunia to another, I think we've two of a kind when it comes to taste.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I finished the quest because it was the welcome Aunt Petunia, and I accidentally, stupidly, summoned her back Christmas time.
I'm not sure if I'd go as far as having a bush on my head, but thank you.
Petunia Squared is what the quest was called. And yeah, build the place and build it, of course. So that's what that drops there. Uncle Onion. So we need the glass. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm sorry, me dumb. I forgot. For some reason the car's not there though. Where did it go? Oh, that's weird. Visual glitch. Alright, let's continue with this.
Do we need any equipment to start planting trees?
Oh, wait a minute. That's why there was 2 question marks, because the one already knew that the other one was completed, so this one just popped up again. Okay, that makes sense, but still, that's like, okay, what?
Well, a shovel would certainly be handy.
Also, I should mention to ignore the fan behind me. I have it on because I wanted to keep myself cool. It's starting to get warm. It's in the May territory. Not too bad, but in a room like mine, the sun beaming down on it, whew, boy. And it's not the best living down in, in the cemetery.
Where can we get a shovel, though?
Why? Through the convenience of the vans, of course. Or, in this case, we're going to have Aunt Sloom do them, and other task animations, I guess.
I guess we need to build a hardware store first.
Or that. That also works. I can dig that. Hardware store. Oh, wow, look at that. I just need one more. Actually, you know what? Can I do that right now? How much it took? No, I'm sorry, Socrates. I didn't mean to click on you. Oh, God, an hour. I forgot. These are like days. It's like every day I have to come back just to see exciting new things that happened here. But, yeah. And unfortunately, I don't think anyone can do anything right now. Yeah, which is unfortunate. And, yeah, there's like certain things that they can unlock, by the way, too. But, it's whatever. Well, I could do that, but I'm not going to just yet because I don't really need the bricks, per se. Alright, cool. Alright, I guess that's it for now, then. Actually, what was the other guy's? Oh god, he needs a whole lot. Not too much. Oh, he just needs cement, which is... Oh, well, I mean, there's still a lot of stuff there, and, oh god. That's gonna be too much. But, yeah. Also, it's funny how this here, the music event, is replaced by the wood. I mean, I don't know why that's there. I don't know if they need to... They should fix that. But that reminds me of that event, and they're like, gets this unique music in there, which is like, wow, amazing. But not only that, but then also the weirdest thing where it's like the most... That's when they revealed, oh, Assimilation's coming. So that's kind of funny. It's actually been a year almost since they've made the announcement, and it's been a year since I knew this thing was coming. So, interesting, indeed, looking back at the past. It'd be fun, finally, to upload all the archive stuff I have in the past and to comment over top of them, but it's going to be a little while. But yeah, that's a dissimulation clip, so we can fill up this part 2 as much as possible, because, yeah, why not?
Right, so we've got this done. Click on this, got that over there, which is fantastic. And now, let's place this rack of meat. Fresh meat. It, you know, that reminds me of that, like, I used to joke with the meat thing, but I also remember there was a game called, let me just see this, Diablo. Yeah, Diablo 2. First boss you ever come across, the butcher. First thing he says as soon as you open up, fresh meat. It's like, jeez. My bad. The crab's gonna enjoy it.
Kurita, where did you get all this food from? Did you hijack a meat truck?
This will be good.
That would have been a good plan, Gomez. But no, it's simpler than that. You see, our neighbors have far too many pets that wander close to the mansion.
Oh no.
That explains all the missing pet signs I've been seeing.
Man, that is brutal. I guess it makes sense for the size, but still. Oh look, I got a new plant fellow. Looks like a dandelion thing, which is great. Oh yeah, I forgot to collect this because it's the next day. And before you ask, no, Calvo's not giving me something that I need, so I don't care. I do not care, because Calvo doesn't help. No, sorry, no, he does not help at all. Alright, so, yeah, got that. So let's just open the box. To get that started, there you go. Alright.
Oh, I bet you have all sorts of stories about Cleopatra's life when she was young.
I bet Cleopatra's the type to be like, Mom, please, that's embarrassing. Telling her a story that she was something dumb. I don't know what plants would be embarrassed about.
And you say she had a dream profession back when she was just a sprout?
Ooh, really? Tell me the juicy bits. I'm gonna guess she didn't like that.
Don't Don't be embarrassed, Cleopatra. I think it's cute you wanted to be a surgeon.
Ah, a surgeon doctor. That would be interesting to see. Costume, if she ever does come into the game, like Ichabod. You know, that's the new thing now. You hear that? If you bring the character into the game, you're gonna have to make her into a surgeon costume. It's not a thing. It's an order. It's a demand. Do it. Growing communication. Plant screechers. That's what it's called. Build it. Obtain toxic relatives. Oh God, I need that. I need the poison. Actually, hold on a second. Does somebody actually give me poison? I think they do. I think the new person actually gives me poison. So, yeah, no, it probably was, I'm going to say Pugsley, maybe? Let me see. I think one of his costumes actually does it now. Yeah, this one. Let chaos reign. See? Me smart. Me knew. Me knew that was going to be something handy. And I think it's just him. I don't think Parker actually has something that's like that to give me poison, unfortunately. As far as I know, I don't think she does. She gives me basic dolls, which is great, because that's something I've never gotten to be able to get very easy. But, alright, whatever. Right, so there's that, unfortunately. And, oh boy. We got some of this stuff here, which is, well, I need the book in order to complete a quest for simulation, which you've probably seen. And I think I need the sheets, so might as well get that started. Alright. It helps when I have a lot of stuff to collect. Alright, well, that's that there, unfortunately. So yeah, there's not much else to say about this, but it's what it is. It's what it is. Back in the simulation now, and I got enough supplies to do the build a hardware store, so we're gonna do that. Have that being built. The other thing I need to do is, I believe it's a wishing well. Yeah. So I need to cement, which I'm gonna get sooner or later. I just need to get certain items in, and I should get it just fine. As well as a wish, yeah. So, again, we should get everything just fine. It's just gonna take a little while, as per usual. But hey, when we get there, we'll get there. But yeah, that's just an update of what's going on right now. Oh, and then there's this, which, I don't have that for yet.
So I'm finally making progression onto this here, as you can see. So we got that making moves, so we should be done with that. Let's just place the screecher down. I guess put him here. What do I need? Alright, sure, let's do that. Okay, so he should be done, or they should be done within 3 hours. So by the time I come back, everything should be good and golden, so that's always great. Out of curiosity, just a normal box, hooray. Right, well, that's about it for now. I'll come back when I can. Right, so we should, oh god, I can't stop clicking. Right, this should be done.
This shovel looks too shiny and new. Let's fix that.
The best way to do that is digging holes to plant some trees.
I can dig that.
There you go, I can dig that. That's funny. Right, so now this drops us cement. I think it used to drop shovels, but I guess they changed that, which is fine. Let's see what Gomez has for us.
We need a larch here. Not lurch, a larch. You know, the tree.
He sounds disappointed. Build a larch. Place triple street lamp and custom a larch. Can I put this down? I can't. Oh my god, that even requires... Really? What do I need for that? No, like seriously. The tree. I don't know why. Yeah, sure. Alright, what's with the... What do I need for this? Like, seriously. Like, seriously. No, I'm being serious. What do I need for something like this? Like, Like what? Clown music? Yeah, I'm just... Ugh. Fine. Oh my god. Alright, fine. What else can I do now? I can't do that. No. I can, no. 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 And of course, no. Alright. Fantastic. So I guess that's going to be the only update we got for simulation for now. So that's fun. Alright, so we've got the ground communications quest going on here. Just click this. Should be done with that. And now, let's welcome the Screechers.
Kurita, how can you understand these plants? All I hear are hisses and rumbles.
You just need to be in tune with growing things to hear what they're saying, Gomez.
I see. So it's like being able to understand what Cousin It says.
Yeah, exactly like that. Alright. Nice. So I guess the next one is whatever this is supposed to be. Alright, let's see where we go from here.
I feel like Cleopatra's relatives keep giving me funny looks.
Whatever do you mean, Gomez?
Look at that one there. I swear, it's giving me the stink eye.
There's a simple way to solve this. A staring contest. The first one to blink has to do the washing up.
Oh no, not that. Laser focus, place the glare blooms, and then obtain the energetic relative. Needs bulbs. I guess that's what everyone's going to be doing now. And she can actually drop us the thing, but unfortunately she can't because she don't got the costume or the thing needed. So we're going to do this instead. So, yeah. Everyone's just going to give me the bulbs. Oh, I need, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8 altogether in order to complete this one. So, yeah. Unfortunate, but it's what it is. Anywho, I think that's about it for now. I can't really do anything else as far as progression stuff goes. So, yeah. Again, these are getting a little shorter, but eventually when we get to the weekends, that's when the longer ones come into play. But hey, you know what? It's part of the game. That's how it goes, right? That's how it usually goes. Let me just click on Gomez here. There you go. And this is the Screecher in question. I keep on clicking the wrong buttons. So yeah, it's just a decoration. But it is interesting that we're getting some of this stuff here. But yeah, that's it for now. I shall return when something interesting happens. Ah, okay. So I guess I can't do that because someone's using it right now? Who's you? Oh, Socrates. Gotcha.
And that is the end of this part 2. And, yeah, quite a lengthy one, but we're still getting some stuff there. Got some simulation stuff, we got some family stuff, and yeah, her family's here to stay for a little bit. And the question is, will things go well for them, or will things start to go wrong? Well, we only have to wait and see, because part 3 is just around the corner. Until then, I've been Graham, and I'll be seeing you next time for whatever comes up next. Until then, grow your flowers. And make sure that they don't do something, blah, blah, blah. Add funny joke.